Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for watching. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. That wolf is running away from us. So that was the sound of a wolf that was distressed and upset. However, there are some of his buddies nearby, specifically 2 more. There's actually 3 wolves, right? Because this shack is what I wanted to explore. I've got a deer hide here that could be useful to me. Well, curses. Might have to kill some wolves here, people. Need to clear the area. We need to go that way. I know you see me. I know you smell me. Does he not? He's walking right toward me. Got it. Alright, so that's 1. The other one looks like it's panicking a little bit. Stay clear of it, because that panic state never lasts for long. Alright, well I don't need the guts from this guy. But I do need the hide. Actually, you know what? There's a possibility I could need his hide, though. So we'll harvest that. I see some daylight. Are you serious? Is that the only one? Okay, I'm glad he didn't attack me. Gotcha. Alright, so there's that. I am not going to do anything with this guy. Alright, so that's 2 of the wolves. Alright, so she's complaining about being cold, but the thing is, it's getting warmer. The weather is actually pretty good right now, so I'm going to just weather it. No pun intended. I'm going to endure it, because I'm confident that it will continue to get warmer as the day goes on. See, 27, and then it'll actually, once we hit 32, it'll get better and better. So I'm being a little mean right now, but the day's going to warm up. We got 12 hours of daylight left. It's still very much the beginning of the day. Remember, we left the house in the last episode before dawn. Once we have our clothing repaired, we'll be in very good shape. So I have a wolf skin and a deer skin on me now, and I'm not even fully encumbered because I'm not carrying wood accidentally this time. Good lord. Alright, so we need to go that way, and we need to go this way. We've got some exploring to do. This is the best shot we've had of like an early day break in the weather. I know, I should shut up. I need to just stop talking. Alright, so this is one of the areas I need to explore, all the way back here. Yes, I am letting the music play. Aw, you interrupted the music. Technically, I interrupted the music by exploring this area. Alright, so there's some crows circling, which would imply body. And I think there's stuff that can be discovered if we go back that way. So it might be worth looking into. Temperature still rising on this cold morning. There's another deer. Not going to do anything with it, but it's there. Hey, a snare! Perfect! Perfect, perfect, perfect. That will save me some time. Survival guide. Oh, some pork and beans, some water. I don't need purification tablets. I'll take antibiotics, sure. And some cedar firewood. So now I'm encumbered. Glad that I found that book. I think I've done all the research from books that I can do right now. Hey, there's some more birch saplings. That's awesome. Wow, this is suddenly I've gone so many episodes not finding any birch saplings, well, with the exceptions of the ones that I walked straight through when we went to Desolation Point in this series. But now we're finding them left and right. It's great news. All right, well, I think what I'm going to do, since the weather's so good and since I'm way down by some of the stuff I just found, I'm actually going to head back before I go much farther, because I would like, hopefully, for this weather to last long enough. Okay, good. Wow, lots of birch. That's excellent. I would like, hopefully, for this weather to last long enough for me to drop the stuff off and then be able to go back out and come back this direction. It's a bit of a hike. It takes a while. It was like 29 degrees, but I don't know. I'm carrying a lot of stuff, and I don't want to be this encumbered going too much farther from base. I'm carrying hides, I'm carrying birch, I'm carrying books, additional supplies. Yeah, I need to go back and drop some stuff off. So we're going to do that. I mean, it didn't take as much time as it took since I left the house and getting here to get... I mean, I did stop for a second, you know, to kill those wolves and to get that deer hide. So beelining back, it's not going to take as long. God, it's a nice day. Why can't every day in Pleasant Valley be this way? Why can't Pleasant Valley actually be pleasant? You are going to get warm. You're going to get warm. It's okay. It's 29 degrees right now, so your numbness meter is going down very slowly because you're so close to freezing. And as soon as you hit freezing, or actually, you're as soon as you go up to freezing and you're no longer below that point, you're going to start getting better. So it's okay. So I've got an extra deer hide on me. I should have skinned that other deer while I was here. Because, I mean, I wasn't going to turn back, but then I decided to, so... Oh, well. There will be other deer to kill. God knows I've got enough bullets, right? Alright, so we are beelining straight back to the farmstead. It's still 29 degrees. Pretty hungry. Pretty thirsty, but those are problems that I can fix. Pretty easily, actually. You know what? I'm going to break this down, and you can't stop me. Alright, so we got 3 fur firewood on us now, too, which is nice. Are those Are you serious? More birch saplings! This has to be a joke. Find that many birch saplings in that short of a time. Oh, this is crazy. Heck yes, I'm picking them up. Let's take care of this. So we're going to be really weighed down by stuff. I'm glad I turned around now. This is excellent. I am noticing some weird, I think as a result of the color grading stuff, on the edge of the snow. I think it might also be as a result of the, it might be a result of the change they made where there's kind of white light on all of the curves of the snow and the various peaks. Yeah, she's really cold now at this point. Poor thing. But we're almost at 32, so we're fine. But I think it has to do with that, because I'm noticing there's like a green highlight line around the edge of a lot of stuff. You might not see it as clearly as I do, but it's definitely there. And it has nothing to do with the encoding. It is in the game as I'm playing, which is weird. I can see it in particular. Look around that rock on the left. You see the green edge on the side of the rock? There's like a green highlight. It's interesting. Alright, so I think I can walk up this embankment this way. Yeah, there we go. It looked just the way I thought it did. I am so glad we found so many burnt saplings. That's fantastic. Just need to wait for them to cure. I really hope this weather keeps up too. This is amazing weather. I'm not going to do anything to waste time when I get inside here. I'm not even going to stand around to warm up because we are now at 32 degrees. Once we're at 33, temperature is going to start getting better, and I need to take advantage of this. Well, actually, you know what? We're pretty tired. It might be worth my while to rest for like 2 hours before I go back out. It would suck so much if the weather turned to crap in that time, which, honestly, it probably will. But we did get a lot of stuff. We just didn't go out as far as I would have liked in one go. So if we are blessed with the opportunity to go back out today, I will take it. Plus, resting for 2 hours will let me warm up, which the cold is not hurting me right now. For those of you who might not know how the Lawn Dart systems work, you don't actually start getting hurt by any of your condition meters until they are all the way empty. So the game basically is just warning me, hey, you better see. Num is filling up very, very quickly now because it feels like 71 degrees in here. So, how am I doing food-wise? I do have a risk for intestinal parasites, so I'm going to have some venison as opposed to eating anything else. I think I've still got an energy bar on me. I'm going to keep that because that's a nice 500-calorie jump. Ah, the venison's almost gone already. That's crazy. All right, so we're going to eat this. 880 calories. I'm going to drink this water. Still have plenty of water on us. I'm going to come over here. And we have these saplings that are curing. And I have a bunch more, don't I? 10 of them. Glorious. All right, so that's that. Every now and then I just get paranoid that I haven't looked into a certain cabinet or whatnot. So, all right, so now we're going to drop this wood on the floor, which is awesome. Glad that we found that. Oh, wait, did I also find some tinder plugs out there? No, but I do have some newsprint roll, so we're going to harvest that now. All right. Give us 4 tinder plugs. We're going to drop those on the ground. I'm going to drop this survive the outdoors. Oh, I forgot about the wilderness kitchen and frontier. All right, so I've done everything with that one. Have I done everything with this one? Yes, I have. But there is this one that I have yet to do anything with. And I think there's also one that I left elsewhere. All right, and we have 2 hides on us as well that I want to make sure I drop. These are coming along nicely. About another day on this stuff. All right, so we're going to drop the pelts here. I'm going to stand to the side. Drop this. We're no longer encumbered. I am going to rest for a couple of hours. I'm really nervous about this. I feel like the weather's going to just turn to crap in the time that it takes me to rest for 2 hours. I'm going to rest in here. But I want to recover my strength before I go back out in this. Please still be a nice day. The weather's been so crappy for so long. I don't hear any wind. Oh, wait, maybe I do. We've survived for 63 days, so that's good. How's the weather? Watch it be absolutely crappy or heading towards crappy. Please? Yep. Heading towards crappy. I shouldn't even go out in this, because this is the beginning of a storm. I shouldn't go out. I really shouldn't. Why am I still walking? What's happening? Why? No, don't, Hadrian. Why? No. I'm doing it anyway. Feels like 37 degrees. I mean, I know where I'm going. I've been caught in blizzards back here before, and I'm not going to be that far from the house. I ran back from a similar distance when we were on the road. The only difference is there was a road very clearly guiding us. The difference here will be just kind of making sure we find these paths if we get caught in a blizzard. And frankly, I mean, if it starts turning into an actual blizzard, I'll turn around while I still have visibility, and I'll get back onto the beaten path, so to speak. I hate the weather. I hate it so much. I want one full day in Pleasant Valley to be pleasant. That's all I ask. Alright, so we're going to head back this direction. The way we just came, really. I'm looking around for any other birch saplings. Oh, man. Scared that guy off. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to startle you. I scared that guy too. I'm sorry. So there's the spot where I found the previous saplings. Still showing little sapling stubs. Feels like 37 degrees. So we're no longer losing any warmth because we're above freezing. We also have a much more reasonable tiredness meter than when we left. There's our dead wolves. I mean, you might be asking yourself, well, why don't you harvest the skin on those wolves as well? You know, when you killed them, why didn't you take all the skins? Because you're going to need the skins in the future. Well, yes, I will, but I don't need to carry that much back with me to Coastal Highway when I go. I want to try and get everything in one trip, which is going to be a hell of a trip. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to have more wolves and more deer to kill when I... Alright, it's actually warming up. When I get back to Coastal Highway, I'm not really trying to get more hides than I need right now to fully repair my stuff, which I already have. Actually, that extra wolf and extra deer hide might not have even been necessary, but I got it just for good measure, just in case I needed a little bit more. That's why I got those two. I'm not getting any more while I'm in Pleasant Valley. It's not necessary. I will do the hunting when I get back to Coastal Highway, and then, you know, I will rack up skins that way. Any deer or wolf that I kill with a bow and arrow or a bullet in Coastal Highway, that will definitely be taken down. That'll definitely be skinned. I guarantee you. Because that is a lesson that I learned in Against All Odds Season 1, is that you can't repair all this animal skin clothing with just normal leather. You have to continue to use the same materials that you use to make it to repair it, which makes perfect sense, but the way I always thought it would be is you would use the same kind of leather you use to repair the other items in the game. You know, so it doesn't quite work that way. Does not quite work that way. All right, we're going to head back this direction, because if you look back in the wilderness this way a little bit, there is actually, there are some, I look around for animals too, just make sure I'm not walking towards a bear spawn that I don't know about. If you head back in the wilderness this way, there's a car accident. There are some other areas that there's well, first of all, just with there being a car, I think there's actually a couple of cars at this one point. So there's some other areas to search for, and those could have food in them as well. We are, of course, kind of off the path at this point, which is kind of problematic, but I'll make do. I want to also look out for new climbing ropes. So look for, as I move along these ledges, look for red lines hanging down the rocks that would indicate additional... yeah, it's still warming up despite the fact that it's snowy. So hopefully this is just snow and not a blizzard coming in. Let me turn around and see. Okay. Just need to keep my bearings. Yeah, I didn't see a climbing path up here. Or climbing path, a climbing rope. We'd have the energy to climb one now. If we found one. If we found one. But I don't see one anywhere. I don't expect to find one in this area, being totally honest. Not in this specific area, because these are really steep slopes. Really high rocks. It's unlikely that I will find a, Oh, hey, there's a maple sapling. God, I want you, but no. Actually, yes. Yes. You're coming with me. Why not? I don't think I can go any higher that way, even though it looks like I can. So we're going to go down this way. It was like 39 degrees. 5 hours of daylight left. I hear what sounds like a storm trying to roll its way in. I'm going to look over this ridge real quick and get my bearings. Still 39 degrees. I'm watching the temperature very closely. Because if that starts to drop, that could signal that this little snow flurry we're having is a little bit more than that. Up. 38. It is also getting later in the day, though, so a single degree drop is not necessarily a harbinger of doom. Somewhere nearby, there's actually a small cabin. I know that for a fact. Alright, let me explore all the way back here. Still 38. Alright, so that's the road. I recognize that. That can be followed if things start to get rough. The atmosphere is starting to look a little bit more troublesome, isn't it? I'm going to go up this way. Still 38. None of our condition meters are particularly threatening at the moment. We're actually pretty close to the Timberwolf Mountain entrance at this point. Yes, I'm deliberately going that way. We're not going to go there, but there's a possibility that I mentioned in a previous episode that there could be yet another prepper cache, and there's a possibility that there's one by Timberwolf Mountain. I utterly missed it in my previous season of Against All Odds. There's a wolf. Still 38. Ah, son of a... Alright, fix that problem. Still 38. Oh, there's two wolves. Crap. So this is a cave. I don't know if there's anything in it, but we're about to find out. Wolf, I really wish you would just come at me right now, because I don't want to get closer to the mouth of this cave. There you go. That's what you're supposed to do. Alright, so this wolf is coming for us. Still 38. What are you doing? What a jerk. Are you trolling me? Are you going to try and come around? There you go. All right, so that wolf is not coming for me. Still 38. Now let's look in here and see if there's a bear hanging out in the cave. There is not. So if there was a storm, we could actually stay in here. But there's nothing here, unfortunately. 37 now. I'm pretty sure the temperature drop is just related to the time of day, though. Because now we got 4 hours of daylight left. I think that's what it is. But anyway, as I walk here, I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode here, and we will continue trying to find our way back. At this point, we're looking for the quickest path back to the house. At this point, that if we spot, for instance, the prepper cache by the Timberwolf Mountain entrance while we're out here, we could always pay it a visit, but I will do that in the next episode. Thanks very much for watching, folks. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I upload new episodes and Against All Odds every day at 6 Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT -4 for those of you not in the States, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a bit.